Hello guys, I am back today to do a layout or two in the new Cherish collection Traveler's Notebook. So I have no idea what I'm going to do, just for the record. Now I'm going to try to work out of my kit, but I may be dipping into my own personal stuff too. So I'm going to look for the library pocket because I always like to do that first. Mostly because I just like to. I love this stitching around here. The only thing I want to do is maybe ink a little bit on some of these lines, you know, where it looks white. I do that because it bugs me. I mean, you don't have to do it. It's a thing. It's a problem I have. It's not really a problem. I just like for them not to be noticeable, overly noticeable. So we're going to need to ink. You know what? I should have got some red. But you know what? I don't want to put that stark red on here. So I think I'll just go with Vintage Photo. I don't have a plan. I'm sitting here in my head thinking, what are you going to do with this? Well, there's so much in here that we may just have to audition some stuff and see how it looks. Now, I'm not like trying to make it the best, neatest ink job. I'm just trying to get through it pretty quick. My ink is kind of low, and so that's why I'm having to go around a couple times. Okay, so we've got that, and now I want to ink right inside, well, you know, where the pocket is. There we go. Now I'm going to ink around the edge just a little bit. I think I'm going to put something on this pocket to decorate it. Now, I haven't decided what that will be. Come on, ink. It's not cooperating. Okay, it's kind of hard when you have it on this plastic backing, but that's all right. All right, so we've got it all inked up. Now, I'm thinking we'll decorate this with something. We have a lot of cute little things to decorate with. Like we could just do a gold heart. And that looks simple and pretty, doesn't it? Let's see what it might look like. And this can hang over, this dolly can. How cute is that? That's simple, right? Okay. And, oh no, I don't like that hole on top of that. Let's see what other little goodies we have here. I'm looking in the box. Let's see what that would look like. Well, it's a different shape. I like the gold. Don't ask me why, I just do. Okay. That's the first two things we're going to put down. Now, normally I would ink my dolly, but I think I want it to kind of stand out. I may even at some point come back and hit it with some red. I'll try to have some red next time. For just places, you know, little places that need it. I'm trying to find, I know we have a little gold, not a little gold, a little red sparkly heart in all of our stuff, but I'm digging to find it. Excuse me for just a minute. There it is. If I can get my fingers on it. There we go. We could do it that way, or we could just do it like that. We'll just wait and see. We'll decide as we go along here. Okay, so I'm going to get out some glue. Now, I'm not gluing around the parts where it can seep out. Okay, I'm just going to glue in the middle portion where there's a bigger space, like right there and there, on these little flowers and on this heart. Yeah, that way, and we can kind of see, I'm looking around this outside edge. It kind of has a wide place there, so maybe I'll add a little bit there and see what happens. Keep your fingers crossed. Okay. And yeah, that got over a little. I need to open up some new Fabri-Tac. I feel like I go through it like water. All right, so just going to center that the best I can. I'm going to get a little wipey out because I've already got glue on my fingers. Can't get much accomplished when you have glue on your fingers, right? Okay, so I'm going to kind of see if I can make this not look so scratchy. All right, so we're going to put glue on the back of this. Now, what would really look cute would be to pop it up. But I really don't want my book to get chunky. I would, if it was anything else, I would probably do it like that. I would probably, because like I know there's going to be things I want to put up, and this is not something that has to be popped up. Now, the reason I'm doing it low is I'm covering that portion that has the little heart shape in the doily. Okay. Now, up here, I really would like to have like a, these little tickets are adorable, aren't they? So I'm going to take, trying to find my glue lid. There it is. I'm going to take some glitter glue, and I'm going to glue this little heart on there. If I can get my fingers, my fingernails under there to pick it up, I'm going to have to slide it off. Okay, so I'm going to slap some ink on this so it doesn't look, you know, so it looks better. It'll look like shadows. Okay, now that's the first thing I'm going to do is glue some little hearts, or a little heart on this little teeny tiny tag. That's cute. Look. Yeah, I like that. So I'm thinking this can hang on here somewhere. I think what I might do, let me get behind me. Let me grab a grommet right behind me. We could get a pink or a red one. Pink or red would probably work. Okay. Let me put my lid back my needle back in, because if I don't, I'll forget. Okay. Mercy. This thing is so hard to open. Some of these containers. Now, we don't have any pink going in this portion, so maybe we'll just stick with the red for now. Here, I'm gonna put a little, I was gonna put a tiny one, but I'm thinking, and I don't think, I'm trying to find a red. They're kind of mixed in with everything else. There we go. I have tiny ones, but I can never get it to work very well with the tiny grommets. Okay, now I'm thinking we'll do it on this side. Set this right here so I can, maybe we can all see it. There we go. So let's poke a little hole. I think that was the right size. We're fixing to find out. If not, we may be poking a bigger hole. No, I think that's not. It's not the right size. So we got to move it up to 3/16. There we go. It'll fit in there. It's pretty close to the edge, Paula. That's all right. Okay. Well, that's weird. I need to stand up because I've found that my, I got to have more power behind it. For some reason, it's really acting up. That's strange. Do you guys ever have yours do that? I think it's going to be fine, but I'm going to push it again. See what I'm talking about? It's kind of lifted. I may have to hit it with a hammer or something after the video. Okay, I'm not going to push it anymore. It went down a little bit more, so it'll be fine. I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, so we want to put it through the little grommet here. Now we're going to just see if we can tie it. And I'm thinking it would be, I don't remember if I have any charms around here. But it would be cute with a little charm, wouldn't it? Okay, that's an elephant. Sometimes I have them in this little thing. Yeah, that's a bat. I don't think we need a bat. For some reason, I thought I had a heart charm in here. Silly me. Let me look over here. I'm looking. Try not to take forever, Paula. Oh, I have a little pumpkin. That won't do us any good, will it? Okay. So here is a little red gem. Let me take it off of here. Or let me take the pumpkin off. And then we can string the other one. I don't know why. I got this little charm in one of my kits. I don't know how a pumpkin got on there, but that's all right. All right. So this little red charm will work, except we don't want it on silver, right? So we'll take it off this silver. I should have just... I know the charm is... I know that the charm itself is silver, but we've got a lot of gold going on here, and I don't want it to look, you know. Okay, there we go. Now, I thought, I wonder what it would look like if we just hung it right there. Let's try that. Now that I've got it on there. If I can get it through this little string, let's try. It's a teeny tiny string. It's almost like thread. Okay, there we go. Now you never know if the charm is going to face the right direction, because it's on there kind of cockeyed. We'll try it. If I don't like it, we can always take it off, right? Okay, so let's put this on here, pull it through, and see if I can tie it, because it's really tiny. Okay. Come on, fingers. Good grief, I should have changed these little strings out. Finally. Let's see, now my charm is up on the other side. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. But I'm going to make it work. Stand by. I'm going to put this little tag on there first. The charm is wanting to tangle up inside the string, and it won't lay right when that happens. So, all right, so here we go. If I can get my big old fingers in and around this little tiny loop. There we go, right there. Now we'll tie one more time so it doesn't fall off. I have some little things that can help the charm. We'll just have to go back and do that because I'll have to dig some out. Okay, come out of there. Good grief. I'm sorry, guys. You know I had surgery on my thumbs, and because of it, little tiny things are hard for me. But I'm determined not to let it get the best of me. So that's what the doctor told me to do. He said just work at it because, you know, you'll eventually get whatever you need. Okay, man, did that take long enough? It did. Mercy. Now I wonder, there's not a way to hang that little charm like that. So I'm going to not worry with the charm right now. We will get the charm on there somehow. Okay. So that's not bad looking, huh? Now this will hang in here, but I think this is going to flop around. So I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue behind it. So it just kind of looks like that's where it's landed. No. Okay. There we go. Cute, right? So I'm thinking I still want this down here. I like the way that looks. So we'll hope that it gives it a nice look. Okay, I don't want an overabundance of glue. My Fabri-Tac's at that point where it just wants to dump the glue. So I'm just kind of wiping it off a little bit. Okay. I think we're there. Okay, so there we go. I think I like that, guys. Now, I'm still frustrated over the whole charm thing. So at some point, I'll show you a charm on there. I will end up putting one on there at some point. Okay, so let me move these little charms while I'm thinking about it. Okay, now we've got this done. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, there is. Look at these little lips. I love them. And they're sticky on back. They're little stick-on lips. So there we go. Our little string's kind of hanging over there, but that's all right. We'll save these other ones for something else. Okay. So I'm going to hold that up where you can see it. Okay, now we'll put it in the book. I'm thinking, I haven't decided if I want to put anything else on this page. So let's kind of think for a second. We do have this Happy Valentine's Day sticker. No, it didn't look like the right place for that. Let's move it down. Let's see if we want to put it up here. No, I think it makes it too busy. Too busy. Okay, so let's push this up again, kind of to the middle. I just feel like I don't want to be disappointed by not adding everything I want on there. I'm still looking. I'm looking through my other box over here. I'll show that to you whenever we're all done, because right now I can't get it over there. It's too crowded. There's not that much in here really. Okay, so I've got some washi tape, but it's not red, so we'll pass on that portion. And we're going to move on. Oh, no, we're going to put this on first. I think this will stick on here without any problems. I usually reinforce all this stuff, but I think I'm going to put it down lower. And I think later, if I think of what I might want to add to the top of the page, I can. Let me pull this out for a minute while we glue this down. Okay. So I think pink and red is really cute together. I didn't want any on here because this is a red background, but yeah, I don't have a problem with that. So I think this is kind of, to me, the first two pages are kind of like the main pages to me. So I love this heart bag. Now, I'm thinking I could put, I love journaling under these bags. And this is a tall one, but I think I like that. So let's ink around it. Let me get my crocodile out of the way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is fold the bag around my page and fix it to put a tag in it, because I think a tag would look cute in there. I'm still doing red because I don't really like that is folded down, but I think I might cut that off with my pinking shears. We'll just make it look like it was on purpose. And I'm just going to do it straight across. Yeah, there we go. So, let me hit it with some ink and we will be done. Okay. So, I don't want that to curve down too much. Well, maybe I do. I want to put Lynette's tag that she made. I don't know which side on here. So, I might have to punch a little circle right there because it's not acting like it should. Now, I'm hoping that when I attempt to do that, my punch will work. I've been having trouble with my punches, punching through this lightweight paper. So I don't want it to bend it, but get my fingers in there. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to get the tag in there easily. And I kind of don't want it to be difficult, right? Well, good grief. Slippery hands. Okay, now let's see if that's going to be the right spot. Oh, and that's close enough. Close enough. Now, I'll ink around that a little bit. That way, you can see. Okay. You can do it lots of ways. I personally don't use the washi, but it's perfectly acceptable if someone wants to do that. So I'm going to bring it over here and hope that I've got my bag straight. And I'm going to fold it right here. Sorry if I get off camera every once in a while or off the screen. Okay, come on, Paula. That's a strong little bag. It's like, I don't want to bend over this ledge. I hope it's straight once I get done here. Okay, now let's see what it looks like. Well, I should have put my punch further over. That kind of looks odd, doesn't it? I don't like the way that looks. So, got to do it again. We're just going to bring it down a little lower. You can always fix just about anything that you screw up on. Probably not going to be as straight as it was. No, it's good enough. Now we'll punch it again. Okay. Now see, why is it doing it now and it didn't do it a second ago? That makes me crazy. My poor little bag's going to be an inch tall when I get done if I keep having little boo-boos. Now that's ugly. Let's see if we can do it a little better. I'm terrible at just trying to freehand circles. I've had to do this before, and usually it looks pretty bad. Let me see if this is bigger than it's supposed to be. I think it's going to be. Yeah, it's much wider than it's supposed to be. Okay, I wonder if it looked better if we did a bigger punch. I'm sorry, watch me just punch this to death. Let me put a piece of paper under there. This is a little trick I do. I mean, everybody's probably done it before. But you take a piece of paper and you put it on there like that and hope that it will punch this paper. And you put both papers in there and it makes it thicker and not so flimsy. Usually. So let's see what happens. Get in there, little crazy thing. Much better. Okay. Oh, crazy thing. Oh, look, I didn't hit it all. That's all right. Dadgummit. Something's telling me I don't need a bag on here, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay, so now we'll move on. It's ugly. You know, I can't handle it if it's too ugly. One more time. If it doesn't work this time, we're done. We'll just flip it over or put it somewhere else. Pull out a different bag or something. Now, we're going to end up with a bigger hole or a bigger punch. Because you can't really see. Yeah, I think I got it that time. It's going to be big. There. But see, I think it looks better now. It's not going to drive me crazy every time I look at it. So I'm going to kind of hit the background there so when you're putting the tag in, you can see where it goes. Okay, now let's get this on here. Gee, taking forever, Paula. Okay, so I'm going to put it down as low as I can. And I'm going to put some fabric tack under there because I like it to stay. And it just pours out. Sitting here trying to get it to behave, and it just decides to pour out. Okay. So I'm going to kind of smooth it out so it don't go everywhere. Crazy thing. Okay, now. Went to one of my daughter's oldest child, who's a little girl named Lucy. She was in a play. She's like her mother. She's a little actress. She's getting there. She's learning and all of that. And so she had a speaking part last night. And wasn't like the lead role or anything, but she'll get there. And anyway, she was playing an old rich lady and a nun. So she had two parts. So she comes into this really richy party, and she has on this big, like, woolly mink or something, and champagne glass, and her hair all rolled up in buns, and it was cracking me up. And she had on these long gloves, and she's sitting in this velvety chair, and she's doing the whole I'm a rich woman thing. And this little guy comes over to her, or this, not a little guy, is a big, he looked like a preteen, and he keeps talking to her, and she said something to him. I never understood it completely because they don't use microphones in this little theater. It's a different. Anyway, and I'm old and I can't hear everything. But it was so much talent in all the voices in this play. We were blown away. Anyway, so I think we'll use it just like that. Or do we want to do it like this? This is the deal. We could use it any way we want. So I'm going to ink this side because I think we'll start out with this side. Anyway, so she was being so funny, being this cranky old lady. And the guy keeps talking, and she just goes, she puts her arms straight out, and she goes, like, shut up. But the way she did it was so funny. My husband and I were cracking up. She was all, don't mess with me, buddy. I'm rich. Just get out of my face. Anyway, it was cute. But the girl that played Maria, it was The Sound of Music. The girl that played Maria was amazing. And the mother Superior, or whatever she's called. She had a beautiful voice too. Hard, strong voice. Blow out the windows kind of voice. Okay, so we need to get some fibers. Let me see. I'm looking through them. Let's use this gold and red because it'll look good together. Okay, I love this gold. Look at that. I think that's the one. We'll just use that one. I think it looks good on there. Okay, my ears are ringing. Isn't that, I hate it when that happens. Do you guys ever just suddenly you can hear your ears buzzing? Okay, so here we go. We're just going to tie this so it looks pretty on the top of the page. Oh, come off of there. I have something I want to put. I guess if I cut this off, it might help. I have something I want to put on. You know, I always like to tassel or put little, the little dangles, something to dangle in my book. And I think I'm going to do, I'll show you. I think I'm going to do this little, yeah, that looks cute, doesn't it? Okay. Get all the gold off of there. So here we go. That goes right there. And I like the way that looks. Now, we could, if we wanted to, we could put a Valentine. If we have one that's the right color. I don't want one. I'm digging over here. I don't want one with multiple colors for this page. No, we don't. But we'll put them in somewhere. Okay. I know what I was going to go after. I was going to get into my stash and see if this is the right page to put my little ruffles. Okay. Now these are not your everyday lace or whatever, but because we have the white doily, let me make sure you guys can see. Because we have the white doily here, I want to see if it will work right here. So, see how it dangles? But I want it to be, I think it needs 4 on here. Yeah, it does. The only thing is this bag is what I'm thinking. Okay, should we do that there because of the bag? Or should we do it over here? I think I want to do it on the bag. I want my first page to make a statement. You know, like it's the main page. Kind of like a lot of times people do with the center page. And I do too. It's just not always. Okay, so we're going to put this on the bag. And I'm looking here to see what's right from wrong. Okay, this is the wrong side here. And we want it to dangle. So I'm just putting a dauble of glue in the middle of each flower. That way, except the ones on the end because they're going to kind of hang off. I kind of put the glue more to the inside of the page. Okay, now do it just like that. See, let it kind of hang off there. Now, I'm doing one more thing to this page. And you're probably thinking, oh, good grief. Because she gave us, little gems, and those are pink. Let me see if I have some red ones. I have some glitters, but what I'm really wanting is some red little gems. So, let me get my bling. It's right behind me. Question is where? There it is. Okay, let me set it down here. And I will come over there and we will put some bling on. And I want to do red since we're doing the red theme. Let me find some red. Hopefully it's not all packaged up and put up with the Christmas stuff. You know, sometimes I forget and do stuff like that. I'm looking. There's blue, green, red. I found some red. Finally. You know what I do, and there's also some gold. But I think let's see which one looks the best, gold or red. Maybe we'll do the gold. Okay, so let's just see what that looks like. Okay. Now, oops, elbowing my stuff. I don't have much room here is the reason. I'm going to go ahead and put squeeze out a little bit of glitter glue. Now, it might ooze out around these little things, but that's okay because, good grief. Of course, they can't come off easily. That would be too easy. Some of them are made, you know, they have plenty of sticky on them, but if you want them to stay on, you're better off to, okay, so we'll put that one on there. We're just going to put it in the center, each one, and hopefully I can get through here before they all dry. I think they will. The glue on my fingers is not attractive. I'm sorry. I've been working on getting my Easter books where we can start them. But Easter is not till April. So we've got February and March. So we'll probably do those at the end of February going into March. And in the meantime, I'm going to be doing a design team video. I made an attaché case. I took a class and I made an attaché case for my February design team, and it is adorable, of course. Okay, now we'll let that simmer a little bit. So, I'm going to kind of show you how it's going to look once we close it. Cute. I like the way that looks. Oh, it kind of matches. It has a tassel up there, so that's kind of cool, right? Okay, I still am thrilled with this being bare, but I have some. Let me just see what they would look like. I have some, you know, my word this month, this is, it says, cherish yesterday, live today, dream for tomorrow, but that's not the right. A bit of kindness to brighten your day. I really like that one. But none of these are stamped perfect except that one. So let's do, I was going to put it up there, but as you can see, I'm not getting that far. It's too big for over there, so I'm trying to, I have a tendency of having a hard time stopping. I just want to, you know, make sure I cover every little spot. Not always. I don't journal big, long miles of stuff, but I have plenty of space here. to journal and on my library cards. So I figure, you know, that's good enough. All right, so I think this would look better if we matted it on some red paper. But do I have any? That's the question. Do I have any? Let me look right here. If I don't, we just won't do it. But I do have a tendency to have, I have a scrap box right here next to me. Let's see what that would look like. This is kind of a red. Oh, it is a red, actually. I used this in Valentine stuff last year. So I'm just going to put it on here, trim around it, glue it on, and be done with it. If I can cut it straight. Yeah, I forgot that I did these papers in my Valentine book. Okay. Okay, now let's glue that on. Put it down. Sometimes this glue comes out in little tiny lines, and sometimes it just comes out too with much more, but that's okay. Oh, whoopsie. Okay. There we go. I just thought of something that would be fun. See, I just have a hard time stopping, but this is going to be just a little thing I glue on there. I've got I've got this cute little rosebud. That's cute, isn't it? But it doesn't want to go flat. We'll use something different. Got some it's a little sparkly flower. Let's do that, and then we're done. Okay. Oh, dropped it and it landed right in the right spot. Can't get much luckier than that, huh? Okay, I'm putting this part, my little bookmark, right there for now. And we're going to close it and look at the dangle and the gold at the top. How fun, right? I'm happy with how that first layout, which is, to me, the most important layout. Let me see how many. We've got 10 minutes. So let's make good time here. Let's make good use of it, I guess I should say. All right, so I'm still not thrilled up here, you know, but trying to think of what we could do up there that might be different, but still fit in, you know. Oh, here's this little heart pick. You just kind of put in or put wherever. Kind of blends, doesn't it? Okay, I'm still looking. I don't remember what's in my other box, so I'm looking here to see. It's too big. Well, here's a little bird, but he's not the right color. I'd kind of like him to be the right color. Okay, well, I do still have the word cherish, or the definition of cherish. And I like these little punches. It needs to be inked, and kind of the white just kind of knocked off of it a little bit. And I can still mat it in the same background here. I'm still going to go with this one so it looks cohesive. I have a mess going, girls, and I've got it everywhere. Can't hardly get anywhere on my desk. Okay. Okay. I didn't tell the truth. Here we are, putting something else on here. So let's see. Yeah, I like the word cherish on here. Let me make sure I've got that centered. All right, now let's see if we have another little flower and we will be officially done. I don't think I have any glittery ones. I have some without glitter. Let me grab hold of it. I think there was only one of the little ones that was glittery. Yeah, we'll just use this one. It is just as good. Okay. I decided to put it in a different corner. Make it a little different. Okay, guys. I feel like we accomplished a big page for our first video. So I'm going to let this be our first video, because I just, it took us forever to do one page, but look how involved it is. It's pretty involved. And so I think it looks really cute on here. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it open for you to look at as we sign off. I appreciate you guys so much, and I thank you so much for watching my videos. Things have been kind of slow, and so you know, I've been sick and everything, kind of kicked the bottom out of my channel a little bit, but we'll get back where we were, get people coming in again to watch. And in the meantime, you guys have a fabulous day. And if you're new to my channel and watching for the first time or even the second time, subscribe. We'd love to have you. All right, guys. See you next time. Bye.